Hello YouTube. This is a Wi-Fi battle, RE battle between me and NARANagi. Let's see. He is using a Glade, Galvantula, Gastrodon, Goribus, Skeptile, and a Steelix. And I'm using Sumo, Hothead, Claw, Lucius, and two new Pokemon I've most recently trained, which is Samurai and Coffin. And let's get to this battle. I lead off with Sumo, since she's pretty much the only good lead I have. And I go with the Fake Out, but right when I did that, I forgot, I remembered what Glade's ability was. I was like, crap, now he's going to be like faster than me on like most of my Pokemon. So I now go for the Bullet Punch just to get some more damage on it. And he goes for the Bulk Up. And that doesn't look good for me, so I decided to switch out Sumo, suspecting either Psycho Cut or Shadow Sneak, since that's what's on mine, and that's what I would do. And so I just switch out to Coffin. One, because he's a physical wall, and two, because of his Haze ability, which gets rid of stat changes. I'd switch. He switched out to his Gastrodon, and I switch out Coffin to get switch out to Umbreon, since it's my special wall, and can also send statuses towards my other to my opponent's trainer, which I predict that pretty well. He switches out his Gastrodon and goes out to his Steelix. And I decided to protect, thinking that he would stay in so I can rack up more toxic damage on him. But he decides to just switch out. I switch out Lucius, since he can't do much to Steelix, and go out to Claw, since Claw can actually do a lot to Steelix. I go for Earthquake, because setting up on the Steelix wouldn't do anything to it, since he's already faster, and my other stabs do nothing to this thing. He uses Dragon Tail, and it sends me out to Sumo, which is kind of bad for him, since Sumo pretty much can one-shot him. He stays in. I'm not sure why, and I just go for a close combat. So that takes down his Steelix, which is good because that's a very big physical wall out of the way. Next, he sends in, he sends in a Galvantula, and I switch out. One, since I can't use Fake Out, and two, since three. Well, there's three reasons. One, because Fake Out can't be used. Second reason is Bullet Punch is resisted against him. And three, I have lower defenses. I send out Claw just to pretty much die against this thing, and then I send out Typhlosion, and which scares him out, which is good. And I just go for the safe flamethrower. Which doesn't do anything to the Scastrodon, so it's okay. I decided to swap out Hothead and go back to Lucius, suspecting either a status or a special move, or most likely a water attack. Now I think it becomes kind of a stall war between our two walls. I think, I'm not positive. It's been a while since, it's been a couple hours since this battle's been happened. I decided to protect just to see what he's going to do if he attacks me or something else. And he just recovers, which is okay. Because I believe he's going to be taking more toxic damage since he's been in here a turn before me. I decided to set up the Wish so I can get HP recovery. And he just goes for the Earth Power, which doesn't do much, which is good since it shows how good Lucius is as a special wall. I believe he switches out now, predicting, well, after this all his turn stuff. Now he switches out, predicting my Protect, which he does well. And I get my Wish up, and it brings me back to about nearly full health. And now toxic damage pretty much knocks me about a quarter down. So now I swap out to Coffin, since he could probably take hits from this thing for a while. And he just goes for the bulk up, which is good because he probably predicted my switch since it was pretty obvious. Since toxic damage is stacking up and all the other stuff. Now he goes for Night Slash, which does an okay chunk. Does about half to me, and now he gets the Mummy ability, which is good, so he doesn't have Steady Fast. And then I just go for Will-O-Wisp just to hinder his attack. I also get to some residual damage on him. He goes for another Night Slash, which isn't going to do much since he's burned. And I just go for Shadow Ball since it's super effective, but doesn't do much. He goes for another Night Slash, which leaves me with about a fifth of my health left. And I just go for Rest just to get all my HP up. Now he switches out, knowing that his Glade's pretty much walled by my Pythagoras. And now he uses the Shell Smash, which most Gorebyss's do, which lowers their defenses and ups their attack, special attack, and speed by 2. And he also has the white herb, so his defenses aren't screwed over. And he goes for surf. And I'm pretty much just leaving in Coffin to possibly wake up and get the haze off, which he does. And I go for haze, which pretty much takes away that shell smash and makes his white herb kind of useless now. Now I switch out Coffin to bring in Sumo, since Sumo can probably hurt this thing pretty good. And he just goes for Shell Smash again, which is good to try to put up a sweep. Now I just go for Fake Out, since it will flinch him, and it will do some pretty big chunk of damage to him. Now I kind of leaving Sumo to die, which is not good, since Sumo could have been used later, but I'm facing NARANagi, so I don't really have much of a chance. Now I send a Hothead, and I try going for Focus Blast, but it misses, which could have been a game changer, but not really. And he just goes for Surf to take out my Hothead, and pretty much just leads to the rest of my Pokemon just being destroyed by this Gorbis. Now I send in Samurai, which gets hit by either Hidden Power, Electric, or Grass, and taken down. And then I send in Lucius, which won't survive any attack from this thing, so I just leave it to die, knowing that I'm going to lose. Oh wait, I actually live, but Toxic Damage is going to take me down. I at least get a Toxic on it, but it's not going to do much. And let's see, Toxic Damage takes down, oh wait, okay, Toxic Damage doesn't take down Umbreon. And now he gets taken down by Surf. Oh, Lugius. And then now I send in Coffin, which doesn't have much health left, and pretty much will get one-shotted, so good game, NARANagi. And thank you for watching, my audience, and I'll put up more videos later.